Happy Wednesday, scholars. We're going to have a wonderful day of teaching and learning. Let's get started with the morning announcement.
Good morning, Scenic Hills students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all. Good morning, Scenic Hills students and staff. Please remain standing for the Bobcat Affirmation. Bobcats are powerful. I think positively. I take ownership for my actions. I make wise choices. I'm excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forgive others and myself. I am understanding of differences. I am a leader. I am a Bobcat.
Now, every day, all of the Bobcats within our Scenic Hills School should strive to display our foundational values. In order to do this, you must think about the 3R approach, which is to be respectful, be responsible, and to always be ready to learn. Now, scholars, if you are new to the Hill, I just wanted to give you just a little reminder that throughout the year, we have just because treat days. So, you must always follow our 3 school-wide rules, which are to be respectful, responsible, and ready to learn, because you never know if this day is a treat day. Today's classroom spotlight. We are shining a light on some of our grade 2 scholars, specifically our grade 2 scholars in Miss Ford's classroom. These scholars were caught being ready to learn as they were writing letters to second grade students in another state. Have you written a letter to anyone who lives in a different place? Grade 2 scholars, please keep up the fantastic work. This month, we want to congratulate Mrs. Cox, our PLC coach, as our Mover of Mountain Award recipient. Often you will see her working behind the scenes, helping me, helping your teacher, helping any other staff member. She even works behind the scenes to help you by making sure that you have everything that you need to learn and be successful. It is for this reason and so many more that we want to let her know just how much we appreciate all that she does to make sure that we are able to build our brilliance daily. Thank you, Ms. Cox, for all that you do. We have had quite a few Bobcat scholars and staff to have birthdays. We want to wish a happy belated birthday to the following scholars who had birthdays over the winter break: Marlon Boyce, Amari Townsend, Angelina Reed, Drea Fife, Kira Gibbs, Cornelia Sutton, Gregory Johnson III, Xavier Sherman, Ladarius Tart. Over the last couple of weeks, LeSean Brown, Travion Hampton, Logan Warren, Tareen Curtis, Jasmine Johnson, Courtney Walker, Ray Andrews, Jador Davis, Julius Fenwick, Chandler Jenkins, and Alerica Johnson had birthdays. Happy belated birthday, scholars! Last week, Aubrey Sanders, Demir Watkins, Amir Sales, Aaliyah Jones, Kaylin Brown, Nigel Billingsley, Skylar Mitchell, Tyrion Jackson, Brian Sanchez, and Ashton Jones all had birthdays. In addition, we also had the following staff to have birthdays. Over the winter break in the first week of January, we had Dr. Rucker, Miss Brookins, Miss Clark, and Miss Ford. Yesterday, you know that Miss Moore and Miss Fleming did not want us to know that it was their birthday. But guess what? We found out. So, we have to give them a special birthday shout out. Now, we have had quite a few scholars and staff to have birthdays, so I need you to listen up closely, scholars. If any of the people's names that we have called today are in the room with you, you know how we do it at the Hill. We have to point to them and say, Happy birthday! So, now look closely. It's Marlon, Amari, Angelina, Drea, Kira, Cornelius, Gregory, Xavier, Ladarius, LeSean, Travion, Logan, Tareen, Jasmine, Courtney, Ray, Jador, Julius, Chandler, Alerica, Aubrey, Damir, Amir, Aaliyah, Kaylin, Nigel, Skylar, Tyrion, Brian, Ashton, Dr. Rucker, Miss Brookins, Miss Clark, Miss Ford, Miss Moore, or Miss Fleming in the room with you, you know, go ahead, turn, point to them, and give them the biggest happy birthday that we have done thus far this year. To each of you, we hope that you had everything that brings a smile to your face on your birthday. In our school-wide events and activities, on Friday, scholars, we will be celebrating by having our Mastery Connect Participation Award for our Winter Mastery Connect Assessment. So on this Friday, grab your jeans or anything that you own that is denim and come and celebrate with us. So if you have a denim jacket, you might have some shoes that have some denim, look like some blue jeans. You can wear those too. I can't wait to see what you wear on Friday because you earned it. In our second announcement for the day, scholars, our second quarter report cards. These are the report cards that you were supposed to do a check-in with your teacher about the last week before we went home for winter break to make sure that you have taken home the very best grades that you can. I truly hope that you checked in with your teachers because the report cards are going out today. And scholars, Our last announcement for today is that on Thursday morning at 9 a.m. we will be having our honors program. So, if you have had perfect attendance, you made the principal's list, honor roll, you were the most improved student, if you were a student of the month, if you think that you did well on your last Mastery Connect assessment, we will be handing out medals, ribbons, certificates on Thursday. So be sure to invite your parents to come out and see you so that they can celebrate with all of us. And our students in the spotlight. Today we would like to celebrate a student who was caught lending a helping hand on yesterday. We want to thank Julius Fenwick for putting all of our safety equipment back inside of the building. Julius, we truly appreciate you for always being willing to lend a helping hand.
3GC Literacy Pledge. I promise to read each day and each night. I know it's the key to grow up right. I read to myself, I read to the crowd. It makes no difference if silent or loud. I read at my desk, at home, and at school, on a beanbag or bed, by a fire or pool. Each book that I read puts smarts in my head, because rain grows more thoughts, the more they are fed. Come rain or come shine, snow, wind, or sleet, each day of the week, reading's a treat. So I take this pledge to make reading my way, and feeding my brain what it needs every day. By Deborah Angus.
Our second recipient of the Mover of Mountains Award for the month of December is our interventionist, Mr. Cedric Hill. Mr. Hill can be seen working behind the scenes to help individual students as he is helping us to learn to read and to count a little bit better. He also can be seen teaching our staff to make sure that they have all of the strategies to make you the very best in reading and math. In addition to that, he can be seen supervising you when we go on trips, in the mornings and the afternoons during dismissal, at lunchtime. And if that wasn't enough, he is also one of the sponsors for our Gentlemen's League, Mr. Hill. We cannot begin to thank you for all of the things that you do for us, but we wanted to just give you this small token to let you know how much we appreciate you. All right, scholars, it is time for our hard facts. Now, we are going to mix it up today. We have been doing multiplication facts, but today you must be ready. Today, we will be doing addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts. So make sure you are paying close attention. Are you ready? Let's get started. All right, scholars, are you ready? Just a reminder that you have 3 seconds and 3 seconds only to answer these addition, subtraction, and multiplication facts. Pay close attention. Let's go. Plus 9. 18. Did you get that math fact correct? If you did, give yourself a pat on the back. 12 times 5. 60. Now you might be saying to yourself, Miss White, I have not learned all of my multiplication facts for the 12s. But remember that multiplication is repeated addition. So all you have to do is count by fives 12 times. Let's do it together. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That is 12 fives added up is 60. 67 minus 9. 58. Did you get 58? We might need to check our work. We are always looking to make sure that Miss White is doing the math correctly. And remember, our strategy is to count back. To count back, you put that big number in your head, and then we count backwards. Let's do this one together to check, to make sure that I'm doing my work correctly today. Let's see. So our big number is 67. Let's count backwards. Let's go. 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, and 58. Awesome job. Did you get that one correct? I know that you did, because our counting back strategy is a way for us to check our work. 810 plus 700. 1510. And remember, we have been working to add to the thousands place. We have zeros in our ones column. We have one number, the number 1, in our tens column, but we're adding it to 0, so all we have to do is bring that one down, which left our hundreds column, which has 8 plus 7. If you add 8 plus 7, you get 15. You put down your 5, carry your 1 over to the thousands place, and our answer is 1,510. 87 minus 8. 95. Is that the right answer? Let's use the counting back strategy to check our work. So, put the big number in our head, that's 87, and we're going to count back 8. Let's do it together. 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79. We just got 79. What did Miss White do wrong? Does anybody see what happened? What did I do? I think I was moving too fast and I wasn't concentrating hard enough. Did you see that I added those numbers instead of subtracting? That is what I did. So the answer is in fact 79. Scholars, be sure to look at the symbol to see if you are adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing when you are doing your work, because you do not want to do what I just did. But I know you'll never be caught like that. You are going to do it correctly. Let's try an addition problem next. 98 plus 9. 107. Did you get that? Did you use our count on strategy by putting a big number in your head and counting on by 9? So did you put the 98 in your head and then you count on 9 numbers? So let's do it. 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107. Great job. And our last one is a 12 multiplication fact. I hope you've been studying. 12 times 6. 72. Please give yourself a round of applause. You are doing a brilliant job with our hard facts. Make sure that you review your, your sixes for tomorrow's hard facts. Your sixes. Recipient of the Mover of Mountains Award for the month of December is none other than our school counselor, Mrs. Brookins. Now, I know you see Miss Brookins working all over the building. She is outside every morning helping you to make sure that you enter the building safely. She pulls individual students to make sure that everything is going all right. She pulls groups of students so that she can make sure that you have all of the strategies you need to make to behave correctly. She planned our Red Ribbon Month, and then she even finds some time to teach the teachers. There are so many more reasons that Miss Brookins deserves this award because if you remember, she received all of the money for the 300 students that we took on that field trip in December. And she did that while she was doing the honors program and manning the Bobcat store. Oh my. She is one of our invaluable members of the staff. So when you see Ms. Brookins, Mr. Hill, and Mrs. Cox, be sure to congratulate them for all that they do. In our national holidays, today is National Museum Selfie Day. Have you ever visited a museum? If so, what was your favorite exhibit? Well, today we will take a virtual tour of a museum. Won't that be fun? Teachers, on the screen, there are 6 areas that students can tour virtually. My favorite is the narrated tours because the students will not only be able to see the exhibits, but there will be an expert who will talk to them about what they are seeing. Enjoy. Today's Read Aloud is entitled The Selfish Crocodile. What do you think it would be like to live in a forest with a crocodile? Well, in today's story, you will find out what the animals felt like as they lived near this crocodile. Today's Read Aloud, teachers, is 6 minutes and 13 seconds long. And our bonus is to take a tour of one of the areas in the Museum of Natural History. Each of the videos for the different sections for the narrated tours are about 3.5 minutes long. I am asking that you allow students to take at least one tour, at least one area. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future.
Together we must believe. Together we will achieve. Together we will imagine 901. How for talk today or teacher learning.